It is quite unfortunate that in this era, I can still manage to tell a fellow citizen that he or she cannot speak his or her mind. Baba used to say everywhere that I may not like what you say, but I will defend to death the right of you saying it. Because you have a right to say what you want to say. Ruto himself campaigned in 2022 in Homa Bay County. He was not attacked. No single person was killed. And imagine that time, Baba wanted to be a president. A Luo wanted to be a president. And nobody was hurt. Nobody was killed.
Wapo kwa hiyo docket ya interior, wakiwa na Raymond Omolo, and they have a simple brief from the president. Unajua kuna siku Mkomen alikuja bunge, akaleta list ya 104 gangs in Kenya. Those 104 gangs have all been contracted and they are being paid monthly to be on standby. Hii violence ilikuwa Homa Bay na ile imefanyika kwingine is a trial run. Mkomen has been briefed to cause chaos in Kenya, make the country ungovernable, so that the IBC can postpone the general election for 2 years, and William Ruto can continue to be in office for another 2 years, because ameletewa data ya kwamba there is no way he can be elected. So we are asking the international community to rein in on William Ruto. There is no way our partners, our development partners or our friends can allow instability in the Horn of Africa. The chaos being planned by Mkomen and Ruto will have a destabilizing factor in the whole region in terms of peace and stability. We are asking the American government, the British government, Germans, France, they intervened for us in the 90s, wakati ya Hemstone. They can still do it again. Because the way we are going, there will be no country. There will be anarchy. And William Ruto thinks people are foolish. If he has said 5 times there should be no goons, goons continue to cause terror, and he is the president. Everybody knows he is the one doing it. Sini kuongea tu anaongea. Because he has said 5 times there should be no goons in this country. Mkomen, goons is a thing of the past. Inaendelea. Because he's the one who has allowed it. In fact, I'm told when we were in Nakuru, Arama, ambaye anasema ni mtu ya Jubilee, lakini ni mtu ya Kasongo, alipanga vita hapo. Because Ruto hataki mimi niongee na watu outside the mountain. Nilikuwa Narok akasirika sana. Anapigia governor kelele. Kwa nini hiyo mtu anakubaliwa kuongea na Wamasai? So pale Arama aliambiwa nisiongeleshe Wajaluo na Waluya na Wakisi. Akatufuruga hapo. Wananchi wakazuia, tukaendelea. Alipigia Gikari ya simu huyu mtu ya town, namuuliza wewe, mbona unashindwa kufuruga hii watu? Arama ndio mwanaume kamili. According to Ruto, mwanaume kamili ni yule analeta furugo. So he's the one doing these things. And they are in cohorts with IBC. That is why the chairman has been saying, kukiwa na fujo, there will be no elections. They are just, the IBC chair is setting the stage. He wanted to do the same in Olokalao, tukaruka. We made sure, hakuna mtu naumiza mwingine. Tuka keep off. They are setting the stage to postpone the general election, and Ruto can do another. He can create a state of emergency for 2 years. Afanye miaka 2, aibe ile kitu imebaki, aende nyumbani. Because anasema hajachukua vitu ya kutosha, hii mwaka moja ni kidogo. So, nataka kuuliza my brothers from the Luo Nation, please. Why does Onyango attack Ochieng? Why? Those people who are dead are Luos. People who killed them are Luos. That is what he was trying to do here in the mountain. Tukaogeleza vijana wamekataa.
Ruto went to Migori. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was killed. Right now, Luos are being incited against Luos. When you go to Central, Kikuyus are being incited against Kikuyus to kill each other just because of this politics. Kenyans, you've been voting for these leaders every election period cycle, but they don't bring changes. There is no change that they brought to you. They promised you jobs. There are no jobs that you're having. That goon in Homa Bay who was so vicious to attack us, which job do you have? Then we were expected just to sit and watch these goons attacking us. Something which is very, very unique is that as we were being attacked by these goons, whom we later overpowered and got to town, and they said we would never step in Homa Bay town, we went and we saw the freedom, a sign of relief that the great people of Homa Bay enjoyed when they saw us. The happy. You're also aware of what was happening at the stadium, Raila Odinga Stadium in Homa Bay, where the governor was holding rallies, paying goons. At the governor's park, goons were being paid. Governor's private office, goons were being paid up to past midnight just to attack us. We did notify the police. We went to Homa Bay. As usual, we knew that they didn't have brains. And we knew that their strategies would not succeed. And we also knew that we would succeed holding our rallies in Homa Bay. Something unique that happened is that as we were being attacked, police officers were just looking at us. And something so unique again is that those police officers were also, one of them was killed by those goons. Several were injured by those goons. Wanga's and Kaluma's goons were injured. There's one police officer that, were it not for me stopping the cars for him to be accommodated, to be carried, he would have died on sight. Because he was being attacked by those goons. It is us who saved that police officer, and you could see the video. This was live, you could see the photos. These police officers, having failed in their duties to protect lives and property, now apparently wants to show Kenyans that they are so concerned about the safety of Kenyans by posting on their social media handles that they need that the one Olivetti Jaoko should report to the nearest police station that he was involved in this chaos. This Oliver was not involved in this chaos. No change that they brought to you. They promised you jobs. There are no jobs that you're having. That goon in Homa Bay who was so vicious to attack us, which job do you have? Then we were expected just to sit and watch these goons attacking us. Something which is very, very unique is that as we were being attacked by these goons, whom we later overpowered and got to town, and they said we would never step in Homa Bay town, we went and we saw the freedom, a sign of relief that the great people of Homa Bay enjoyed when they saw us. The happiness, the cheers when they saw us in town, when they saw us in Nyandiwa, Suba, when they saw us in Sindo, Suba, and when they saw us in town center. We saw how people are happy because they've been enslaved in Homa Bay town. There are chains that are holding them. There is fear that has engulfed the city because of the politicians who are not going to come back in 2027